Hello, very good morning to all of you dears. So in our previous classes we have started learning tenses. Tense refers to time for an action. Tense means putting a proper structure in a time frame. So we have seen about tenses, we have seen its classification, present, past, future, and we have seen its forms. Means simple or indefinite, continuous, perfect or perfect continuous. Okay, then we were seeing in previous classes about simple present tense. I have shown you about some of important concept related to simple present, like number one, some situation, some conditions, okay, applying. So where to keep simple present. So number one, if we have habit, okay, habitualness, custom, then regularity, periodic motion, okay, in this situation we will keep simple present. Number two, general truth, universal truth, okay, uh, then eternal truth, okay, in this condition, in this situation we will keep simple present, okay. Then next, at the time of imperative sentence we'll keep simple present tense. When we have timetable or schedule, okay, when we have any event, part of plan or arrangement, okay, so there also we use simple present tense. Then if we have quotation, quotes, okay, so before the quotation we begin our sentence with simple present before double inverted comma. And if we talk about substitution for past, okay, substitution for past, in this situation also we'll use simple present. Then I tell you about exclamatory sentence begin with here and there. In this condition also we'll use simple present tense, okay. Then at last, time clauses. So at last I have shown you about time clauses, like if you work hard you will pass. So in this condition, at the place where we use time clause, okay, we use if conditional. That time also we use simple present tense. So then now we'll see about its structure. So I have shown you subject plus V1 plus object. Simple present structure, subject plus V1 plus object. But if you have singular subject, so the structure will be subject plus V1. Then we'll keep suffix SES plus object. Okay. And if we have plural subject, so the structure will remain subject plus V1 plus object. Then if we talk about the helping verb, so for helping verb we use do not, does not. Does not we use for singular, do not we use for plural. So if we have if we have structure for singular subject like subject plus V1 plus ACS plus object, so at that time we'll keep how will form negative sentence. So in this case we will form negative sentence subject plus does not V1 plus object. We will remove suffix ses from first form of the verb. Then in interrogative sentence we'll keep helping verb before the subject. Does plus subject v1 plus object, then question mark. Okay. And what about for plural subject? If we have plural subject, subject plus v1 plus object, that will be our structure. So while making negative, subject plus do not, v1 plus object. While making interrogative, do plus subject, we'll keep do before the subject. Do plus subject, v1 plus object. Do plus subject, v1 plus object. Okay. So it was about the structure. We'll see present continuous. What happened in present continuous? So continuous means progress, continuity, progress, the flow. Okay, the work is going on. It is called continuous. But continuous for what time? Present. So it will be present continuous. When there is a flow in present time, so it will be a flow of present. Okay, so you can call it present continuous. Okay, so means something is going on. Okay, actions that are happening in present time, okay, you can call present continuous. So an action is in progress, okay, an action in progress in continuous, okay, an action is in progress, and it shows continuity of an action, okay. We'll use present continuous, means like it is raining, he is playing football. So the action is in progress, okay. it shows continuity. So it is called present continuous. Sometimes, second situation, sometimes we cannot see, okay, we can't see happening actions, okay. Sometimes that is not happening at the time of speaking, okay. At the time of speaking there is no place for action, okay. We cannot see action at the time of happening, okay. But the action is in progress, like your brother is doing an mbbs. If I tell you your brother is doing an mbbs, then I tell, I saw your brother sitting at your home. So then you cannot see that action happening at the time of happening, okay. So at the time of happening, we can't see that action, but the action is in progress. Yes, he is doing an mbbs. So like that. So when in this situation, when action that is not happening at the time of speaking, okay, you can define this concept by saying that action that is not happening at the time of speaking, but action is in progress, okay. But action is in progress, it is also called present continuous, okay. Like my brother is doing an ma, okay. So my brother is doing an ma, so the action that is happening, that is not happening at the time of speaking, but the action is in progress, okay. So you can call simple present. Then if we talk about something is arrangement of future, something, the action that is already pre-arranged, okay. The action that is already pre-arranged and the action is going to take place in near future, okay. The actions that are going to take place in near future. So for that also we can use present continuous. So here we will keep going to, okay, we will use going to for it. So the an action that has been pre-arranged, the action an action has been pre-arranged to take place in future. Pre-arrange action, for pre-arrange action we use simple present, but this time we'll use going to, okay. Means they are going to play cricket, okay, we cricket khelne wale, they are going to play cricket, okay. They are going to appear in the exam, we are going to watch movie, like that, okay. Then next, if some when sometimes we have adverb, okay, like always. Means if we talk about persistence, if we talk about persistence and undesirable habit, okay, persistence, persistence and undesirable habit, something undesirable, okay. So at that time, especially we use, okay. In this situation, we will have some adverbs, okay. If suppose we have always, continually, constantly, okay, always, continually, constantly. So for that undesirable habits or persistence, we use simple present, like she was continuously watching me, okay. He was constantly uh, staring me, okay. Then if we talk about you were always laughing at him, like that. So when you have condition like what name, undesirability, okay. When there is condition of undesirable or persistence, okay, habit, undesirable habit or persistent habit, okay. And when you have adverb, especially when you have adverb always, continually, then constantly, so at that time you can use, okay, you can use present continuous. You are always quarreling with her, okay. she is uh, she is continually, okay, doing her homework, okay. They were constantly uh, making their project, okay, like that. And there are some exception also in this tense. Exception means not using verb in ing form. So these exceptions I am also telling to you. So when you have exception, when you have some verbs like sense, related to sense, okay, means senses, some verbs related to sense like see, hear, smell, notice, okay, where not to keep ing form, the verbs uh, with not using ing form, okay, like the verb of appearance, verb of senses, okay, then verb of thinking, then verbs of emotion, okay, so where we will not use ing form of the verb, okay. So verb of senses like see, hear, smell, notice, recognize. Verb of appearance like appear, look, seem. Verb of thinking like think, suppose, believe, agree, consider, okay. Know, imagine. Then verb of emotion, okay, want, wish, desire, feel, okay. So then how, on, possess, be, exception, okay. So here we cannot use ing form, we will not ing form, we will not using ing form here, okay. So these are exceptions, okay. So it was about present continuous tense. So we have seen we have seen something important in, we have seen concept in present continuous tense. Okay, what concept we have seen in present continuous? Number one, it shows progress, it shows continuity, okay, it shows the flow, okay, the flow of present, okay, means the work is going on, the actions are happening in present time, okay. Then number two, we have seen actions, okay, that is not happening at the time of speaking, but actions are in progress, okay, but action is in progress. So action that is not happening at the time of speaking, but is in progress. Then we have seen actions, an action has been pre-arranged action, okay, and it will take place in near future, okay. So going to pre-arrange, pre-arrange, pre-arrange action, for near future we use going to. Then persistent and undesirable habit, especially with adverb, okay, persistence and undesirable habit, especially with adverb like always, continually, constantly, we use present continuous, okay. So then we have seen where not to use ing form or continuous tense, okay, with which verb we can't use ing form. So we have seen some exceptions also in present continuous. So verb of verb of senses, okay, verb of appearance, verb of thinking, verb of emotion, okay, where we are not using ing form, okay. Then if we talk about the structure of present continuous, so what will be the structure of present continuous? uh, the tense is continuous, so the structure will be subject plus ismr v1 ing object, subject plus ismr v1 ing object. At the time of negative, subject plus is not, am not, are not, v1 ing object. At the time of interrogative, ismr plus subject, v1 ing plus object and question mark, okay. So where we use am, I, okay, if you have I, so you can use am, okay, I am. Then he, she, it name singular, with he, she, it name singular we use is, okay. Then with we, you, they plural, we, you, they plural, we use are, okay. So like that we can complete our present continuous. We'll see present perfect in next video.